So, do you have 2 foam blocks? They are inexpensive, but the benefits are virtually priceless. And I'm going to show you 2 moves that will show you how wonderful these things can be at releasing stress. Now, often we get a lot of stress between our shoulder blades. Why? Because we're in forward flexion. Typing, reading, looking, eating, driving, even hugging and picking things up. These blocks are true gems. So have a look. And if you have the blocks, of course, you're going to do this with me. You're going to take the first block and you're going to put it between your shoulder blades. Now, I want you to make sure that even if you're a guy, just imagine where a bra strap would be, because that's about the bottom, where the bottom of the block should be. And then place the other block where it comfortably holds your cranium, which is your skull, basically, all right? And it's worth it to make sure you've got it just right. Now, this is not going to be super comfortable, nor should it be uncomfortable. You're releasing stress and tension. It's like pressure points. You want this to create some pressure in order to assist the muscle to relax. So that's when you go to get a massage, they put pressure on those muscles. Now, when it comes to the lower part of your body, which isn't doing anything at all, you can bring the soles of your feet together into Bada Kanasana, bound angle pose, in the lying down position, of course. And this is an excellent posture for relieving tension and stress in the inner thigh, the inner groin. Metaphysically, it can help us open up sexually, release guilt. So energetically and physically, it's a beautiful posture for awakening and enlivening the second chakra. So that's from the waist down. We're still focused on releasing tension from the shoulders. Now, I have my palms facing up in the open and receiving position. This helps us externally rotate our arm bones in our shoulder socket, which again is also relieving the stress and the constancy of being in that forward flexion. Now, if you have cushions or something to put under your hands, raise them up just a little bit, because a lot of blood drains obviously into our hands when they're below the heart, which they are most of the time, right? So just little tips, little restorative yoga postures using these foam blocks. If you have wooden blocks, I wouldn't recommend it unless you can put a blanket over top of them, but a lot of the wooden blocks are a bit wide. So the narrower foam blocks work brilliantly to release tension from between the shoulder blades by pressing on the trigger points where there's tightness, tension, and stress, and know that it is draining from your body, falling away, letting go. Just breathe in through your nose. You can breathe out through the mouth or the nose, whatever you prefer. Close your eyes. Be sure to relax your jaw, separating the biting surfaces of the teeth. Lips are slightly parted. And your body will tell you when you've had enough of this posture, So when that occurs, and you listen to your body, not to mine, I'm going to remove the head block and the shoulder block and just push them aside and spend a moment tucking the shoulder blades under the heart, having your chin point towards the center of your chest. If it feels okay to leave your legs in Bada Kanasana, that's fine, or just stretch them out. And exhale any further residual tension out of your body. Never doubt, people, that by exhaling fully and even pausing just a moment at the bottom of that exhalation, that your brain gets a vacation as your body releases tension and stress. How sweet it is. And then roll over onto your side and use your top hand to push you up. Now, I have one other exercise to show you with the block. So, you'll only need one. And this time you're going to come into a supported bridge pose. You need to find the perfect spot underneath your sacrum. How will you know it's perfect? It'll just feel right. All right, I can't tell you exactly, but I can tell you it is definitely below your waist. And the flesh of your buttocks are probably going to hang over the block. All right, so you can just hang out here. And this can feel beautiful because the lower back is often in a concave position. In other words, we're collapsed in the front of the body, and although your lumbar region should be concave, it's often, it should be convex, it's often concave, it's bulging out backwards, not good. So this also is restoring the natural curvature in your lower back. And then I would invite you also to lift your legs up in the air. Even if you're sitting at a desk or standing all day, the blood is pooling in your ankles. This is a great way to get the blood back into the core of your body and relax the valves of your legs. And then I want to invite you also to open your legs wide. All right, because we're stretching these hip adductors. So these are your inner groin muscles, and you can bring them back together and part them. This also mobilizes the hip joint, which is important because, again, a lot of us don't get this kind of exercise when we're sitting or standing. And all of these muscles and joints, they stay in a contracted position, they start to seize up. Now, how about a little love for the hip flexors? So bend your knees, and your arms are going to be on the floor, and just extend one leg at a time. So now there's your hip flexors, all right? They're right between, they're right at the top of your leg and the bottom of your sort of pelvic hip area. Draw the leg back in, extend the opposite leg out. So one knee is bent, the other one is straight. Little love for your hip flexors. And you know what else is working? Your core, your upper abdominal muscles. So there's so much benefit in these two postures. You can just keep your feet on the floor, bent, supported bridge, right? Lift your legs off the floor, open them up into a V, feel this inner groin muscle stretch, slowly bring your legs back together, and you work these inner thigh adductor muscles while you mobilize the hip or bend the knees, extend one leg out at a time, slowly bring it back, take the other one out, and remember, always practice with awareness, respect, and compassion from where your body is right now. And that, my friends, are the benefits of blocks. I hope you enjoyed this wee little workout and feel better than you did before you started. Namaste.